Hey guys, me again. So, day 13. 13? Yes, 13. Day 13. Well, it's been a while. You guys have seen the video that I have posted today. It took me a time. It also almost my computer started to make a huge sound. It looked like it was gonna explode, so I had to stop. And also I had to put the fog in a lot, not most, but to make sure that it wouldn't crash. Everything's fine, and maybe I lost the map forever. I should have fought first. But hey, always. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday at night. But I didn't post it yesterday. Why didn't I post it as you seen? I didn't have time. I have to sleep. So I decided I'm gonna post it tomorrow at in the morning. Tomorrow is being today, and I tried. I didn't have time. Didn't have time. It takes a while just to turn on this computer and wait that everything that bad happening goes away. I literally had to wait. So I literally said, yeah, I do it at work. I had to find somehow to take the footage and take from the computer to another. And I and then I posted it. And it took, but I had to wait for I to finish my part of the job, even though not being so much. I did. So yeah, it was kind of stressful. Also, I have a problem with remembering things because I remember to check by time. Like okay, I figured I remembered that I was late, and that I forgot to do it 30 minutes later. So I was like, oh my god, bro. And now I put a timer in my cell phone to make sure that I remember myself of doing it, of of checking the time that I reach my work and the time that I leave my work. When I check in and check out, basically. So yeah, god damn, my nose is bad. Also, second mask. Second mask. Yes, I was sick again. Now, tomorrow I will say to my mother, I need pills. Pills or medicine just to get better. But now, for now, it's all good. In school, everything was fine. Actually, I ate a decent lunch, and then not much. And then the first subject was Portuguese, was another language, which our teacher is very good actually. And then the other was sociology, two 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 subjects of sociology. The teacher is also very nice. Nice also actually, and it said helped in my work, and also that I'm doing still projects to the class presidency, and she has said things that I need to know and learn now because if I don't learn, I won't have a decent documentation. So I have to learn more stuff. Now in the other ones, which was literature. I always mess up my words, but you know what I mean. You know, like the words, how I write, if it's right. Anyway, she's actually nice. Yes, and again, I was at it soon because I suffer a lot and I was sleeping. I think the teacher noticed like I was all most flipping my head on the desk. All I was doing was, what I was trying to do is take a half nap. I was lowering my head and make sure that my body would stress out, not stress out of it. When it stress would calm down, I would just lay my head and wouldn't have to force my head so much. But I made sure I would listen to the content that she was giving us and all the information. Pretty useful. It was actually good to do it. There was a lot of things. She talked about the natives, the indigenous tribes, and so the land, and how stereotyped they are, and which is a great subject to even talk about because there are stereotypes of indigenous and people and tribes and Native Americans. There's so much because they're seen as people that you always use feathers, cover them in red paint, always being black people. Man, no, no. Like it is so disrespectful, and I agree on it. It is so disrespectful. And our classroom was put in like an organization that, oh, damn it, can I say the real names? I will make up names. Oh, Nathan, you sit here. Ray, Ray, you sit up here now. They make sure that everything was organized and great. Even though in the chat people didn't like it, they said, you know what? They decided to still go after it, and actually it was decent. The first time it was decent after weeks. Weeks actually, it was very calm. And everyone paid attention to the class, yes, and to the teacher. It was it was great. Even though some people didn't like it, I talked to the teacher that takes care of all the classrooms. It is not the principal. I don't know the name. I forget the name. I forget names for things. So I talked to her and I made sure that I would understand everything, all the decisions, all the organization, how it was made, and it was made out clear. It was made for good. And if they had trouble, they need to talk to the teacher. So they talked to her, and they all think about what to do and where to put it them again to reorganize and to schedule in all the organization of the classroom. We're making sure everyone is comfortable, but also that education and focus is 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 permanent and constant because it is a school. It is not a shopping mall. It is not your home. It, well, you have to feel like home, but you cannot treat it like home. Like in here, you can curse. In school, no, you cannot curse in school. No. Sociology, it talks about some people also that I'm interested in. She let us do our project, which I made the introduction and I done it. I finished it. And God, it was long. It is long so much, and I have to keep going. There's so much more to do, but at least it's going. And now, our language teacher introduced other things also. Also, poetry and also a lot of stuff. But it was interesting. But yeah, everything was fine. They are making the preparatives, and I tried to help the class presidency of this year to organize things, but sadly I didn't have so much time. Well, I have 4 minutes to help them because I lunch and eat at my classroom. I am one, and there are two people, and I am one of them that is allowed to do that because I am just not. I have social skills that are kind of small, and I am uncomfortable on sounds, but I did it today. I gone down there. I wasn't uncomfortable, so I'm getting comfortable about around people now again. which makes me happy. Now it's almost all I have. They're making the predators. At least everything looks great. Still, like if you watch the class presidency and the earlier videos, it's of make that is the opinion of that day, not of today. It was of back then. So my opinion is still working out, but I'm gonna talk to them in 2 days. I'm gonna talk to the class president and say, look, I know you're, I know you're helping, but you need to do something more because we cannot wait all year to change happen. Like we elected you, and now we expect a change, but we don't. But all we want is the change to reach and to happen, and not to happen in the end of the year. Like the changes happen like after the elections. How is that fair? It's like they done. It is like doing a whole bad thing at a whole year. In the end of the year, you start doing good things just to be remembered. It's not their fault. It's the direction's fault. Like they have a whole schedule, but it's more of the principle that like says, look, we're gonna do it this way because I say so. It's more of that way. So yeah, it's kind of hard. Now, damn it, my nose is bad. Now, everything is going fine, at least. The day is getting forward, everything is going forward. I wrote a new stuff that gives us. I'm going to talk about it in the next video, but I wrote about impeachment, so I'm going to talk about next video. I'm not going to film it today, hey, because it's already too late for that. So, goodbye, and so, goodbye. I hope you enjoy it. But thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. It means a lot to me to be heard because it's more like of a self thing I do, but I would like to others to experience also, so I can open myself so much. Sadly, I won't say my name. Of course, I won't say my name. I won't say any information. But hey, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Goodbye. Hi, and good night.